Hello everyone, meteorologist Mike here with your Synoptic CONUS forecast from August 24th to August 28th. And as always, before we get started, a couple of things I do need to go over. One, this is not a full and complete forecast. This is just an overview of large-scale events happening over the continental United States. For a full and complete forecast of your area, please see your local meteorologist or your favorite weather app. And secondly, all of my times are in Zulu time or the GMT time zone. This is a standard across weather models so that we don't have to deal with time zones, and I am just continuing that trend. I will, however, have all the time zone conversions down in the description below. Alright, let's get started with what's happening right now. 12Z on the 24th. We got a low pressure down in Louisiana with a warm front off to its south. That warm front does have a bit of rain associated with it, and we've got a second low pressure up in South Dakota with a trough out to its east into Minnesota. That trough also has a couple of showers associated with it. SPC Day 1 convective outlook, a marginal risk stretching from Washington all the way out into Wisconsin. Looking ahead to 0Z on the 25th, we've got our southern low pressure has dissipated at this point. There's still plenty of rainfall from the remains of the center of pressure in the areas, though. And our other low pressure has moved off into Iowa, with its trough still up to the northeast. That trough still has plenty of showers and a thunderstorm or two associated with it. By 12Z on the 25th, that low pressure has moved off into Wisconsin, and the trough currently extends off to the east. Still seeing a few showers and a thunderstorm or two associated with it. SPC Day 2 convective outlook, not a whole lot here to write home about. By 0Z on the 26th, the low pressure has moved off into Michigan, with the trough extending up to the northeast into Canada. Still seeing a few showers associated with that trough. By 12Z on the 26th, the low pressure has moved off into Canada. It's still spawning some showers on the New York-Canada border at this time. And we've got a high pressure starting to make its way down from Canada, has pushed down a cold front from the north, currently stretching from Montana off into Illinois. There are a few showers along that front. SPC Day 3 convective outlook, a marginal risk for severe weather in the northeast, and a second small marginal risk off in the Midwest. By 0Z on the 27th, the low pressure has moved back into the northeast, has plenty of rain associated with it, a couple of thunderstorms as well, and the high pressure is now centered in Michigan. It has started moving back eastward though, so the front has turned warm, currently stretching from North Dakota off into Iowa. Still has a few showers associated with it. By 12Z on the 27th, that low pressure has moved on out. The high pressure is now in full control of the northeast, and the warm front currently stretches from Minnesota down into Iowa, still seeing showers associated with that front. By 0Z on the 28th, high pressure is still in control of the northeast, and the warm front is stretching from Wisconsin down into Missouri. Still a few showers associated with that front. By 12Z on the 28th, the high pressure has moved on out, and we're just left with this warm front currently stretching from Michigan down into Missouri. Still got showers associated with that front. Alright guys, that's my CONUS forecast for today. Let's take a quick look into the Atlantic. Things are starting to ramp up a little bit. We are keeping an eye on two disturbances. Disturbance 1 is the the westernmost disturbance. Current has its chances has increased a little bit within the long-term forecast. Within the next 5 days, has a 20% chance of tropical storm formation. And the easternmost Disturbance 2 is still currently over Africa at this time, so the short term as well is still near 0%. We are going to be keeping an eye on it for the long term, a 20% chance of tropical storm formation within the next 5 days. Alright, guys, that's my forecast for today. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe for future forecasts.